Hello YouTube modelers, this is Dwayne, Doozer's Models. Just wanted to start off by saying very envious of you guys that are down in Acme in Atlanta. Looks like an awesome show and a great get together, and yeah, very jealous that I couldn't be there, but we're here in Calgary. And I thought I would take a moment to show some of the projects that I have on the go. I've mentioned it a few times. I know a lot of you guys, you take a model, you start it, you see it through, you finish it. I tend to pull one out of the box, do a little bit of work on it, put it back in the box, put it back on the shelf, and basically leave it there for who knows how long. Bring it down, work on it a little bit. I do that a lot. So I just wanted to show some of the ones that fall into that category. Some of them you've seen before. I think quite a few of them I haven't even put on video, but I just thought it would be a little bit of interesting subject matter. Still working on Jeff's appreciation build, waiting on clear coat, hopefully get that on. The Mustang that you guys have seen recently, got to get it clear coated. And again, this is only a touch of the ones that are going on. So this is a Dodge that I had on the go. You've all seen it. It's close to being finished. I just got to do some engine work and some bumpers and button it up, but that's that one. I've also been working on a Dodge Dakota. So got a two-tone blue and white paint job. Got the chassis with the tire falling off. So the four-wheel drive chassis. And I used to have a blown V8 in it, but I've since taken that out. And I'm going to do the turbocharged four-cylinder that came with it. The interior state of repair, but that's a project that is somewhat close to being done. That hopefully get it buttoned up here one day. The original model was orange, and I tried to repaint the white because it wasn't very good, and no matter what I did, the hood came out pink, so I ended up just going with flat black. So yeah, that's how it worked out. Sometimes they just don't cooperate. So another project that I showed on the bench once that a long time ago was the 68 Camaro with the sort of tinfoily interior, Wimbledon white. Chassis been started. The interior is all done up. I don't think I did anything on the engine yet. It's still in there. This is an old beater Camaro with a purple to black fade. Hopefully rebuild it someday when I have some time. I've got a Dodge Dart stock car, purple and gold paint, flat black hood, the chassis in gold and black, got the engine started, got the rims gold, tires sanded. A little bit more done in there, but it's another work in progress. Now these ones, if you've been following my channel, you've seen before, but we'll show them again. I've got the Petty Dart, and we've got the Petty Dart again, but in a Remington paint scheme. And frames, chassis, extra odds and sods are all painted up in there and getting ready to go. So that's another couple of projects on the go. Again, like I said, this video today is just going to be project stuff I've got on the go. Here's one that I haven't shown before. It's a IMSA Camaro. It's got some pretty cool engine in it. Had a bit of trouble getting the back panel on it, so I think I got to do some scraping and cutting and figuring out, but just sitting together. Kind of a cool little kit when it's done. Another couple of dirt modifieds. Got a short track Camaro. Still got to put numbers on it, but it's got the paint. The engine's mostly done. So we've got some work to do on it. And we got the Monte Carlo painted, and it's just sitting on the chassis. A long ways to go yet, but a couple of short track dirt car projects on the go. Now this one here I painted the yellow. It's going to be the Frank Iacone, but I'm not happy with the yellow, so that one will be going in the pond. I've got the chassis for that kit, which I'm not going to use on that. I've got another one of these that I'm going to build up, but it's got the engine together and the chassis started, but I'm going to fit the Chevelle body onto that chassis. So it's going to take a lot of cutting and weaving and shaping, but that's a couple of more projects that are on the go. I think I've shown this one before. Little Ford Highboy. Got to polish it out. The paint's quite rough and a little bit of work to do on it yet, but fun little project that's coming along. I showed this one once a long time ago, might have even been on my old channel, but two-tone yellow on yellow Chevy truck. Trying to shoehorn a V8 in there. Not sure how the bumper got on there. There's the hood for it. Some pretty cool tires for it. That one's got a ways to go, but I think it's coming along pretty good. Another dirt track car. Done. Modified the chassis. Rear ends is kind of sitting in there. Roll cage. The engine, yeah, the engine's partially done. Just got to finish the wiring and get it all good to go. But fun little dirt stock car that's on the go. Got another one of the Dodges. It's painted up. A little bit of work done in here on the chassis and stuff, but still a long ways to go on that one. Got a couple of funny cars on the works. It's the Shirley Muldowney Mustang. I gotta fix the window. It kind of got foobarred up, but the frame's painted and the engine started. Blocks painted black and got some of the stuff painted, and seat bucket. That one's coming along. And a couple more funny cars that you may have seen in my paint stuff. The Bob Banning project. All the extra decals for that. Frames painted green. So ways to go on that one. And one more, because we're running into the, what are we at, 9 minutes? It's the LA Hooker Challenger, Charger, whatever it is. Frames all painted. Rims are gold. Most of the stuff's painted on this one. Just gotta put it all together. Keith Black Emmy. So yeah. So that is a few of Dwayne's projects that have been started and put to the side. Just gonna spin this over. I mentioned this on last video, but I've been buying a bunch of stuff from HobbyLink Japan. So sorry for wobbly mode. But yeah, a few kit ads from HobbyLink. Anyways, once again, all you guys down in Atlanta, I wish you well. Hope everybody has a good time. If you're on the table, maybe you can bring home some hardware. This is Dwayne, signing out. Have a good weekend.